Telugu. I mean, I used to be a voracious reader at one point in time, but now again I'm trying to revive that habit. So, but it's really difficult, you know. You'll have to be holed up in your van if you have to read. Otherwise, there's no way you can read. And all the units I've worked on so far have been fun units. So it's not like you want to disconnect yourself from what's happening and come away and just read. So I don't think although I've carried my books each time I've gone onto the set, but I've never actually ended up reading anything. No, they're totally disconnected. I only inform them whatever is happening, but I do take their opinions, but at the end of the day, the decisions are all mine. The most satisfying, I think Iqbal was my most memorable film because it happened all of a sudden when I never thought of films as an option. And you know, to work with people like Girish Karnad and Nasiruddin Shah, Shreyas Talpade, Nagesh Kuknur. It was a Subhash Ghai film, so yeah, I do. I was born there, I do speak Kannada. Although I'm not that fluent, but I speak Kannada. So Iqbal was my most memorable film, and of course, Happy Days kind of opened up the gates for me into a mainstream Telugu cinema. Happy Days was a cult movie. It was a library movie, and you know, it got me a lot of recognition amongst youngsters, and they particularly liked my hair, the long hair that I had and stuff. So they quite. Ikkada again, ante from the old movie, they've taken about 3 characters, they've combined it into one, and they've made this one character called Maddie, which I play. I'm basically the heroine's Bava anamata ee cinemalo, and it's got shades of grey, needless to say. But we had a lot of fun shooting this movie. US lo shoot chesam, about 2.5 months shot in the US, and then 1 month in Dubai, and then portions were shot here in India. So and of course Ravi Yadav garu, as we know, is superb. He's a genius with the camera. His shots are mind-blowing, and of course Dil Raju sir is somehow all the movies that I've done so far in Telugu, he's been associated either as a producer or a distributor in each of my movies. Dil Raju garu. So this is the first time I'm working in a full-fledged Dil Raju production, and it's been awesome so far. And Anita, Shraddha, Pratap Potan garu, there's Naresh, there's Urvashi garu, there is Talaiva Vijay, so Kota Srinivas Rao garu. So it was absolutely wonderful working with all these people. I think so. I think the trend has already started. At least in Hindi, we've seen Dawn being remade and stuff. So probably, I think it's already started. So I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but the most memorable part. See, the funniest thing about my character in this movie was when Ravi sir explained the movie, my character, to me. It was something else. And I had gone to the US preparing for this character, keeping that in mind. As soon as I landed there, when I was about to give my first shot, he totally altered my character to the other extreme. So the first shot, until 3 months ka ide practice chestu, it was totally within me. And once I had to give my first shot, I found it extremely difficult because the body language was totally different to what he initially told me. So I had quite a few problems getting out of that character for almost 2 or 3 days. It was quite an effort for me. But later on, thanks to Ravi sir, he molded me the way he wanted, and finally I'm hoping that he's happy with it. Ippadi set cheskunna goals anni, nothing's worked out so far. Life has always been unexpected for me with its twists and turns. So I guess I'd rather let time take its course than me setting any goals. But I definitely want to do good cinema. I want to be able to do a different cinema here in Telugu also. I don't want to be part of your regular run-of-the-mill. Not necessarily. See, you know, once we start giving something different to people, only then will they be accepting of it. Otherwise, you keep giving them the same stuff, they will only take that. So we have to be bold enough to try something new. And I totally believe in that school of thought. And I think we have to go global as well with the subjects that we choose and with the kind of movies that we make, instead of doing the regular stuff. I think it's about time we... No. Modeling was just a college event, Ante. It was part of my college fest, which I did back then in school. And apart from that, yeah, I was also a Glad Rags South Zone finalist. But that was it. That was my only tryst with modeling. There was nothing more to it. Please watch Maro Charitra. It's a fabulous movie, and I'm sure most of you guys, my generation, haven't seen that film, so it will be absolutely, I mean, I'm sure you guys have heard of the classic Maro Charitra, but this one's, I'm hoping it'll be different, and I hope you like my character in the movie. Please watch the movie.